Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies, the truth first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the podcast where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the number one podcast in the top 50. No need to look that up. Google is wrong. They're stealing your money. I'm telling y'all, don't trust them. I've been telling y'all for years and years and years, stop trusting them. I am your host, Uncle Chab. I am the hardest working in the world. It doesn't get any more hard working than me. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon, and vibes. And I am bringing you nothing but vibes. Patreon.com/rant of the real. If you want to join that 3-minute jam session we had in the beginning, Patreon subscribers will hear the whole thing. Meanwhile, YouTube, Spotify, and Apple, you get the version that won't get me in trouble. So, if you want to hear the jam session, gotta come over to Patreon and get behind this paywall. I'm in a good mood. I feel really good today. Like, today I feel invincible. And, that's how you should feel. I feel really good. I pulled this hoodie out the closet, and I was like, it probably don't fit. And then I put it on, and I was like, oh, shit, it's too big. So I'm losing weight. That's good. Down is the way we want to go on the scale. So it's always a good thing to see. So I've had ideas pitched to me, and I want everyone to know that you are heard and you are valid, and I am doing everything I can to make that a thing. So I ordered something for this wall because I plan on doing something cool with it, and I bought it like 4 hours ago, and then I paid for overnight shipping, and it won't be here till like 10 or 11 p.m., not a.m. And at that point, that's too late. So the next podcast, you will see what I have done, and you will appreciate the hard work that I have put in to making this show happen. Now, I might send it higher up or cover this whole area. Who knows? I don't know specifically what I'm going to do, but I have found something to do with the wall. And I think it's going to be really cool, just like how these lights are fucking awesome. Got them doing all kinds of stuff. I don't know what they're doing, but they're just doing it, and they're working. I told y'all I've been trying to grow and be bigger than ever, and I'm not going to let anything stop or derail that goal. So I have been putting out more shorts, more episodes, just more content. The content is there. The views will roll in. You know what? Who don't see it, who don't see it. You know what I mean? The shorts is where my long game is. I have been killing the short game lately. The long form, we get there. So it's a work in progress. It's a little engine that could. But the shorts, that's just firing away. That shit's moving. So yeah, people have reached out. I have done some reaching. And I'm going to be on someone else's show. I'm recording that this week. I don't know when. I forgot the day. But yeah, I'm being on someone else's show. I have no idea when he'll put it out. So when I get more information, I will have the link to my interview in my next video or whatever the case may be, or whenever it's published and ready to go. So yeah, look out for that. So on the other side of the table, I'll be the interviewee and not the interviewer. I still might capture shots from my angle and my end, just so you know. I got my own shit, you know, my own private business, you know. I'm a conglomerate. I should be an LLC. There's no reason why I shouldn't be getting monetized for everything I touch and do. But nah, humble beginnings lead to great things, and I'm actually excited and ready for this next step. So this is really cool. But enough of the boring stuff, the chippy chatter, the yibby yabba. It's really getting to it, y'all. It's actually very surprising to me the amount of people that don't actually know how tariffs work. And I truly think you guys should really understand how this works. You don't have to believe me when you should, but if you truly want to, Google it. Or YouTube, TikTok, however you want to get your source of information. Honestly, I don't think social media should be your best course of action when it comes to information. I think if you hear something and it sounds interesting, you should probably do your own back work. You know, like if you hear something, it sounds intriguing, you don't know if it's true or not, put in the extra legwork to see if it's true. Don't take it for face value because someone online said it. You know, fact check. You know, believe some of what you hear and then the rest on what you see for yourself. But anyways, back to this tariff thing. I truly don't think you guys understand that the consumer foots the bill. Yes, I understand that the person selling a good pays the tariff. But you understand that the person buying, the consumer, pays the final bill. Granted, the producer is going to pay for whatever it is to get here. But they're not going to take that loss. So the simplest way it can be explained is, Chinaman, sells $5 t-shirts. Trump says there's a tariff now. For every single shirt, there's an additional $16 for every shirt. Okay? Originally, these was $5 shirts. There's $16 for every shirt that comes into the U.S. Okay? So do you really think that I'm still going to continue to sell $5 shirts? No, I am not. I'm going to be selling $25 to $30 shirts. Gotta make my money back. Because maybe these shirts cost me 80 cents. That's why I was selling them for $5. And you gotta think about it. You got production costs, you got to pay the people that made the shit, you gotta make sure, or let's say you got machines running around, you have to pay for the machines gotta pay off what they owe. So yeah, you gotta keep the lights on, you gotta keep the food on the table, you gotta keep your significant other and the children happy. So these 80-cent shirts were sold for $5. This tariff said they $16 per shirt. I still got to put some money in my pocket. So now these is $30 shirts. You see how the manufacturer is not paying the tariff? The consumer is. And if you don't believe me, have you seen the price of groceries? That should be a key factor. The price of eggs. That should let you know that we don't get our shit from here. But no, nobody want to listen. Everybody want to do their own thing. They want to think their own thing. But the proof is right there in front of your face. It's expensive. And people got to eat just like you do. I understand big corporations, big pharma, shit like that. They don't really need the money. They still gonna try to take it from you, though. That ain't gonna change the fact that they gonna take whatever the fuck they want from you. They gonna charge you extra. Oops. And if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But you gotta think about, what about the small businessman? Chinaman just selling shirts. I'm trying to make it happen. I had cheap, affordable shirts. Now I ain't got cheap, affordable shirts. Price of a brick went up. Sosa got to get paid. So now, these ain't $5 shirts no more. Y'all wanted this, though. I understand that y'all wanted this. Should have looked into this shit. You should have knew what was going on, but nope. We agreed to this fuckery. Y'all, I got something for y'all agree. I didn't, not at all. I know the fuck out because I didn't like it. I didn't like no parts of it. I didn't like that we had Trump saying and doing whatever the fuck he want. And the only problem that I don't like about that is that he's one of the few that can get away with that shit. It's like, I don't know if it's money, if it's being white, or if it's a status thing. Because there's a select few humans on Earth who just get away with saying and doing the most outlandish shit ever. And meanwhile, the rest of us, if we think of this or do a quarter of this, it's over. You're fired, you're homeless, you ain't got no money. Yeah, I mean, people ready in the street to beat you up and shit, and they want to execute you. Like, damn. All because you had a thought or an opinion that didn't align with theirs. And then you got people like Trump, Kanye, shit like that just say and do whatever the fuck they want with no repercussions. That's what I don't like. Because I don't mind him standing on business. You feel me? You got to stand for something. I don't like that there's no pushback when he stands for something. Because it's like, if I did it, I'd be done up out of here. When he do it, it's crazy. Like, when he say the Chinaman virus and shit, put it on in social media, it don't flag him. I guarantee you, I clip this part and talk shit about China, my video will be flagged. They'll try to take my fucking account, all kinds of stuff. Why does he get away with it if the average man can't get away with it? That's why I don't fuck with him. And then I ain't fuck with that other bit. Excuse me, she ain't no bitch. What the hell is her name? The black lady. I don't know her fucking name right now. She pulled on the heartstrings of niggas and then told you niggas that she was not for y'all. She wasn't gonna fuck with y'all. Just 'cause she wants you to vote for her, but just know she not for y'all. That's insane. And then, why you got your presidential campaign surrounded by hoes? Like, understand something. Your target audience for people that's gonna vote for you is between the ages of, I'm gonna be realistic and I'm gonna say 30 to 80, right? So you got a 50-year age gap that you gotta cater to. What in your right fucking rabbit ass mind told you it was a good idea to go put them hoes on stage and have them shake their ass? Cardi B, the queen of the horse, she was a fucking stripper that was fucking and sucking her way to the top. She got there, and then she didn't stop. Let's be real. Fine as a motherfucker. I love to hear Cardi B talk. I like to see it come and go. Don't change the fact that she is a fucking whore, and I love it. You got Sexy Red up there. She came in the industry sucking and fucking. She told y'all she's sucking and fucking. Her whole niche is sucking and fucking. She does nothing other than, she has nothing else to offer than that. Why the fuck you put them hoes on stage? And then let's be real. People that are in that Gen Z area who are most likely gonna vote for you. No, Gen X. They don't know who these fucking people are. Be quite honest with you. Her best fucking bet was to get Beyonce or Mary J. Blige or one of them gospel singers up there and have them get up there and vouch for her. And that's how she probably would have won. But no, you can't tell black people to fuck with you and vote for you and then say, I don't fuck with them. Here's some horrors, though. You can't say you for the mothers and you ain't got no fucking kids. And you married a white man. You just, everything you saying don't match shit you doing. So it's like, nah, I don't fuck with her either. That's just my outside view looking in. I understand a lot of y'all gonna try to crucify me later. Don't give a shit. I ain't like neither one of them options. I'm not gonna just pick one because I have to. No, I don't like neither one of them hoes. I truly want to know, like, if no one votes, like, if the entire U.S. says, nah, I'm not doing it, what happens? Like, they just try again? I mean, I understand how unrealistic that is. Like, don't get me wrong. Or what if it's a tie or some shit? Like, what happens if there's just no possible answer? Well, sounds like the House of Representatives pick. So it doesn't fucking matter. The House of Representatives will choose. Interesting. But yeah, like, these are valid questions and we need valid answers to them. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't like it. Like I told you, the reason why I ain't fuck with him is because he can do whatever the fuck he want with no repercussions. Literally. This nigga got indicted on federal charges and out the window. Yo, you can't even run for presidency as a felon. Somehow this nigga did it. Like, what? You can't even get a fucking job as a felon, but this nigga can run the fucking world. And just start burying. And then when Biden is getting out the office, this nigga did a whole fire sale. Anybody with the last name Biden, you're pardoned. You're good. I'm sorry. We never did nothing to you. Shred all the documents. Burn the files. Wasn't one of them niggas caught with, like, top secret missile information and shit just chilling in their living room? Like, how are we getting away with this shit? And then you got this dumb bitch with the hose. Don't get me wrong. I love horse. They are the pinnacle, the backbone of America. That don't mean I had them vouching for me. I wouldn't have them up there saying my goddamn name and vote for me and had them cameoing and shit under my, no. And it all depends on what it is. Like, if I'm trying to push some hip-hop shit, maybe. Then probably I'll go with the hoes. Or if I'm trying to push a concert or a TV show that's around that kind of content, sure. You know, the audience makes sense. But for fucking president, you go get horse? You had Meg Thee Stallion? Come on, man. That's a fucking joke. The bitch who got shot in the foot and then got Tory 10 years in jail after they done basically proved he didn't do the shit, and then files a restraining order on him while he got to do 10 years in jail saying he gonna break out and shoot her in the foot again. That's who the fuck you had in your name? That's who you wanted. Yeah, the people that you had, like, saying, vote for me, this a good person, the people you have vouching for you was popping ass.
How you hot? Let me see them hands, Atlanta. How sex quick, 'cause I ain't thirsty. Mad, they wanna hurt me.
Watashi wa star.
Now, it wouldn't be me if I ain't let y'all know I was a star.
Nigga.
Hey, I get money, I'm a star.
That's what you want to be remembered as. Get the fuck out of here. This shit is a joke. And that's why I ain't put my hat in the ring. I'm not fucking... You won't get my precious vote. Fuck them hoes. Y'all treating the hoes too nicely. Hoes should be celebrated but not loved. I keep telling y'all this. Stop loving them bitches. I found this really cool, I want to call it festival. It's in Peru, and I knew how to pronounce it earlier, but I don't now. Takanakuy, I don't fucking remember. Listen, just go with it. End of the year, around Christmas, these little villages in Peru, they let people get their squabbles out the way. You know what I mean? Pure fisticuffs. You can either wrap your hand in like the fighting wraps, or you just go out there and you bare knuckle duke that shit out. First person that drop, it's over. It doesn't look like you can kick. It just looks like you throwing straight fists. You just duking it out with a nigga. And I fuck with it. And it's based off of, yo, we got beef. I remember that. Say that. I'm putting you on my list for the Chinjanki, where the fuck you pronounce that shit? End of the year, yo, somebody did you wrong in February and you write their name down. Like, yeah, December 25th, put them fists up.
Ahora sí, vamos Perú, vamos Bolivia. Vamos, vamos Jorge.
Like, imagine you just angry the entire year because that person, you feel me, they offended you some way, somehow. So now you finna Christian Bale they shit. You finna train, and then when you see him, I fuck with it. Yo, if more people knew that they was gonna get punched in the face for their actions, I think it'd be a lot more model citizens walking around this bitch. And honestly, I think, from what I've seen, I think it's size-based. I don't think you can just pick on a little nigga because you want to. Like, I think y'all gotta be around the same body mass. Like, I don't think, you know what I mean, like, someone 4 foot can fuck with a 5 foot, 6 foot person, and, you know, someone that obviously look 300 pounds, they're not throwing hands with a 180-pound person. I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, Peru lives in a fuck around and find out time. And they let you get your squabbles out the way. And the best part about it is, it's 2 days in a row. So if you fail the first one, or you feel like you ain't really get your squabble in, you could do it again tomorrow. And the crazy part is you get called out. So like, yeah, he points you out and say, come in this ring. You got no choice but to do it now. You can't not get in the ring. You have to. The whole town just saw you back down. Nah, you got to get in that ring. And it's not just men. It's women. It's children. It's the young. It's the old. Oh, yeah, you got to squabble. Around Christmas, we gonna throw fucking hands. I like, the U.S. needs this. Like, how can we do it to make it legal? And then how can we do it to where we can profit off of it? Because that's the only problem really, is the profitization. Like, if they train, can they still throw hands? Or if you had any type of training, it's over. You can't even do it. Or like, does not even care? Because I don't even think the Peru people even give a fuck. You got beef, go tell that nigga and tell him to meet you in this dirt pit. And y'all gonna throw fists until somebody fall down. The difference between that and the UFC is UFC you can tee off. This you can't. Once they fall, it's over. Like, the fight's done. Like, everybody go for it's a whole new match. But if you sit But if you don't go down, yeah, you could be up there 5-10 minutes, stand and bang. Me. But I do see the major downside is it is mostly bare knuckle. So that comes with bare knuckle problems. You probably will get your eye put on squeeze. Your lip probably gonna be like you gonna have them knots. You gonna feel every bit of them shits. It's gonna hurt like a motherfucker in the morning. So I mean, there's health side reasons, but details. We'll iron those out later. Let's get people in the ring. Let's get them squabbles up. Yo, 4 Extra say you not tripping enough. Bet. Wait till Christmas, and then I'm gonna start tripping 2 days in a row. And then I wonder how many times you could call somebody out. Is it just you call one person out for that time, or is it like you could just stand there and keep calling people out? Like, yeah, all you bitch ass niggas line up. Or like, if you get called out, win or lose, and then someone else, or you call someone out, win or lose, and then somebody else, can they call you out? And then you back in the octagon again? Or the dirt pit? I need to know these things. I need to go to this festival. I actually watched on YouTube this white boy. He was there. And it looks so fucking cool. And then, like, they actually have a whole, like, Instagram page dedicated to their fights. Even the fights in Thailand, I told y'all about the ladyboy boxing and the other shit like that. Like, yo, this seems cool. We need these kind of blood sports. We need this kind of. This is what we get. This is how you want to make money. You want to make good pay-per-view TV. This is how we do it. This is how we roll them big bucks in. This is how we get people happy and excited, you know? This is what we need. I truly think this camera is going to die or it's too hot. I'm not sure. I think it's too hot. Might cut off soon. You remember when I told y'all about that lady that went to Pakistan and was tripping? She was showing her ass. Yeah, I told you they only kept her alive because she was on TV. I don't think she did. Don't get me wrong. But man, listen. Y'all better get out these motherfucking Middle Eastern countries showing y'all ass like that. They got on a plane. She's supposed to go to New York. Somehow she ended up in Dubai. I think she was on a layover. Her problem is she did that American shit that she did over there in Dubai. You see where I'm going with this? They do not fuck around. You will find out. She got off that plane. She went walking around. Started being her. Straight to jail. No questions, no ifs, ands, or buts. Straight to jail. Apparently she was filming people and, you know, being her aggressive self. Like in Dubai, you can't do that. You can't walk around filming people and their stuff. You can't curse in public. You can't be aggressive like she is. Everything that she was doing, you can't do. And that type of stuff will put you in jail for a very, very, very long time. And yeah, that's what she's going through right now. They haven't heard from her since Wednesday. It's Sunday. I tried to the only reason why the lady was still wilding is because she was on camera every fucking day. And them people was at a loss that she was even in their country. They're like, you want to be here? Why? We don't even want to be here. Do you know what we're going through right now? And she just, yeah, that shit backfired. You should have never been in the motherfucking people country to begin with. Never. There's no way. It's only a matter of time for all that shit caught up to her. Like, you can't go around being that aggressive and negative and to just think nothing's gonna happen to you. Like, you just scot-free? Nah, that ain't gonna work, homie. You got to pay the piper. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this early only because I think this camera's going to die and I don't want it to die mid-sentence. So forgive me for it being short. I do apologize. I cranked the settings so it could be in 4K, and that kills the life. So quality or quantity? Which one you want? I think you want quality. But yeah, patreon.com/rant to the real if you want the jam session, because you just had to be there for it. Or you gonna miss it. But since I got it on the hook, let's just see if we can get this time.
It's time to speak out, we're taking our shot.